Hello and welcome to WarioWare Twisted, a Game Boy Advance game that is very interesting. Like, see how the title's moving? That's because I'm shaking my Analogue Pocket around. See, this game, they decided, hey, you know what? The first WarioWare game used the D-pad and mostly the A button to do stuff. Why use the D-pad when you could shimmy things? So yeah, this game doesn't use the D-pad at all. Instead, you do as is shown on screen here. But the thing is, in order to play this game and record it, I gotta jump through some hoops. So I had 3 options for playing this. And, none of them is perfect. Option 1, GameCube with Game Boy player. Easy to plug into my capture card because I've got an HDMI out. But that would require, in order to actually, like, do this, hoisting up the GameCube and rotating the whole console. No. Just no. Especially because the A button is still required, so I'd have to also have access to an A button. Option 2. My Epilogue operator, which is a little device, basically just a GBA cartridge slot with a plastic housing that I can plug into a USB. Unfortunately, that one didn't like USB extenders, which meant that I couldn't sit where I normally sit in order to play it. And yeah, not the best thing. That was what I was trying to get to work on Tuesday, is getting that to try and work it with an extension cord, but it just didn't want to. Option 3. I got a USB-C extension cable so that I could have my Analogue Pocket plugged into its dock while I hold the thing. And that's what we're doing right now. It works! One problem. Face buttons. The Analogue Pocket's face buttons get disabled while it is docked. I was not able to find a workaround for this, so what we are doing is I've got a controller in my right hand and my Analogue Pocket in my left hand right now. And on the controller in my right hand, I must now press the A button to do things. Also, the R button can be used to hold the menus in place, to basically recalibrate. Also, I don't think I ever noticed before how the, this menu here gets artifacts on it, but it does, like the little red stuff on the icons left and right of Wario's face. Yeah, that's there even on the Pocket, not just the dock or anything, so... yeah. But anyway... just decreased game volume because it seemed a little quiet. Don't you hate when you get turned into a stopwatch? So, again, I remind you, everything I'm doing here, it may not look like it to you, but I am tilting the system. So, like a lot of things, it's aligned so that whatever I'm controlling always points to the top of the screen, even as I rotate said screen. What a difficult boss stage that was. Don't you hate when the stopwatch you get turned into lets you out, but now there are 4 of you, but you're all tiny? Whoa, looks like you passed my stage. Looks like, or not like it's hard or anything. It's gonna get a lot harder. Yeah, that one, not exactly the most interesting of stages. Well, this one's about making smaller adjustments. Oh boy, are we gonna hear the Mona Pizza song? Is that this game? Thanks for calling Mona Pizza. This is Pizza Dinosaur. Order now! 3 Mona specials? Sure thing. I thought I called Mona Pizza. Oops, I dialed the wrong number. Sorry. Click. What an unbalanced pizza. You know, Pizza Dinosaur, you might get more business if you didn't have the skull and bones on your bikes. Like, you're trying to make your pizza look toxic. You've even got it on your jackets. Everyone knows the dinosaur's greatest weakness is soccer balls thrown by an elephant who has a pig and a monkey on his head. Okay, so we do get to hear Mona Pizza. So, it's occurring to me that this game definitely doesn't have the same visual appeal when the screen itself isn't rotating. But I mean, surely you understand the sorts of things I'm doing. It's intuitive. That's what the WarioWare series is meant to be. It's meant to be intuitive. Like, they give you a game, you have less than 5 seconds to figure out how it's played and do the thing. Hey there, Outlander. Yeah, the original WarioWare was fantastic. This one, I would say, is a little better. WarioWare touched on the DS, not quite as good as the original, in my opinion. And no WarioWare since has been anywhere near as good as those three, in my opinion. Like, the strength of the WarioWare franchise has always been, they show you a game, you figure out how to play it and succeed in just a couple of seconds. Part of the challenge is figuring out how to play the game and then doing it in such a short amount of time with no information beforehand other than, like, the 1 or 2 words. Or the few words that they give you. Like, for this one, it's fly. And that's all you get. And it's interesting. It's fascinating. You gotta figure things out. But then, the Wii game, WarioWare Smooth Moves, they completely threw that away, and instead they're like, this is how you hold the Wii remote for this upcoming game. Which, it slows down the pace. You're not going straight from game to game to game to game to game. You're going from game to, this is how you're going to play the next game, to game. And, like, they give you a good few seconds to get in position each time. And it's not great. And then that's what, like, I think the most recent one on the Switch does that too? And then WarioWare Get It Together is just a completely different game where you control the same character through every game, and you can play as different characters, and each one controls differently, but they're all universal throughout every game you play, instead of being like, each game you play is a completely different experience. Like, if you're gonna do microgames, it's gotta be hectic and unpredictable and all that. But they just don't do that for any WarioWare game after the first three. They completely lost what made the franchise special, in my opinion. But, thankfully, the first three games still exist, and thus are still playable. And this one's the best because it's basically you take the first one but replace the D-pad with tilting the console. And they actually came up with games that take pretty good advantage of that. And yeah, it's...
Oh yeah, good.
It's an interesting dynamic.
Oh yeah.
So you gotta figure out, you know, what am I doing to control this? How am I tilting? And then you gotta tilt the right amount. And when you're playing it, like actually in your hands, the screen is tilting as you tilt the system. A failure already. Thought the guy's arm might have been wrong. Outlander, I don't specifically know who made these games, I just know that I enjoy them. If it is Yoshio Sakamoto, then I guess it would make sense how they, like, if you come up with Metroid, you know how to make an interesting game concept. You know, I don't think I actually need the A button for any of these microgames in this set. Which means I can actually two-hand my Analogue Pocket right now. That's great. In what other game would they be able to give you the instruction earmuffs and have it make sense? Also, I neglected to anticipate that a few of the microgames in this selection would require me to fully invert my Analogue Pocket, which has got a USB-C cord coming out the bottom of it, going to the dock, allowing me to capture video. Rather, I knew of one game that would require a full inversion, but forgot that there were some that required actual 360 plus rotations. This game came out in 2004, by the way. So, yeah, people who get food and spend so much time taking photos of it, or of themselves about to eat it, that they don't eat their dinner. That was a new and amusing joke. Whereas these days, that's basically just part of life, I guess. Oh, these are ones where we just use the A button and not tilt, I think. Listen up, everyone. Even though we're on a field trip, there will be no dilly-dallying. Stick with your buddy. And don't wander off, understand? Yes, ma'am. Hey, this flower is neato. I gotta show Cat. Don't. Why would you do this? Okay, yeah, looks like we are just using the A button for these microgames. Nice going, Cat. Now what? We fight! Hey, what's that? The aesthetics in these games can be very interesting at times. Also, the stock sounds that they use can be interesting. Like, the amount of times they use the sound that where it's just like, yay! So unfortunately, you do not get to see this game as it's meant to be seen. With a rotated screen. This is supposed to be a shmup, not a shmleft. The WarioWare franchise has always had a strange fascination with noses. But did you know that this nose has a nose? I would go, oh, too, if someone were to, go and shove 4 fingers in my nose. Yeah, Outlander, it is possible it's just a Wario thing. To be fair, I don't play many Wario games. Like, I have yet to play a single Wario Land. I've played Wario... Or, I've played Shake It. Whatever that one. Or, is that Wario Land Shake It? Maybe. But that's the one that I've played, and I don't recall noses being a major fixation. That was so fun! We better get back. Fine, party pooper. But the WarioWare... Not again! The WarioWare games have lots and lots of noses. Yeah, Wario picking his nose is a thing, but that doesn't really strike me as nose fixation. That just strikes me as Wario being kinda nasty. Whereas the WarioWare games are like, each one's gonna have around 5+ games that are strictly nose-themed. I suppose it would be easier to take down a troll than Angry Bees. Ah, our first set of remixes. It looks like we're starting all the games at difficulty level 2. She was thirsty. Alright, which boss am I gonna get this time? Ah! Balloon Trip. Car version. But with a car that can only be described as the dachshund of cars. Making the propeller spin by wiggling the console is an interesting experience. Especially when I have to do it one-handed in case the A button is needed by things. Okay, here we go with the first set of games where I have to both move and press the A button. So I guess this is the first time where I've actually had to have one hand on the controller and one hand on the Analogue Pocket. Because, dang it, I really wish I could have gotten the face buttons working while this thing's docked. I really wish I could have. But at least this is better than hoisting an entire GameCube and, like, using my toe to hit the A button on a controller.
This young man has been having a stellar year. He's hitting 327 home runs. He's made a huge addition to this team this year.
Apparently the radio is, not good for their engine. I sincerely wish they would have let me get a better station for this. Like, hang on. We're leaving. I'm trying to find some good tunes. Okay, so there's some default music. This is better than what we were listening to. I don't want to hear their sports stuff while I'm trying to play micro games about not specifically sports. That poor melon. Who doesn't smash or squeeze eggshells and cicada shells on strings? Just fun. That's something everyone understands and does. Don't you hate when you get an entire ice cream cone stuck in your teeth? I kind of want to see what would have happened if I grabbed the cactus. Dang it. Oops. Got one blob too many. What am I shooting? Oh boy, this one. So, wobble the system left and right to pump the handcart, and then use the A button to jump over the obstacles. Why didn't the rock go in the hole? I guess because it had to stop there. Ordinarily, I really do like the games in this set with their tilt and A button complexity. It's a little less fun when I have to do it by having one hand on each thing. Having the A button be separate from the device I am tilting makes it trickier. Surely every cab has this button. Haven't been to outer space in a while, so you have been. Why does this game have the longest epilogue? And why are Dribble and Spitz in the club instead of that alien who asked to be brought here? Ah yes, rotating a thing and pressing a single button is definitely all the moves you need for driving a cab. Okay, Crygors are among my favorite games in the entire game. Because they're all about controlling gravity, and, like, that's fun when gravity is down relative to the actual direction of the actual screen. So, like, as I tilt things, gravity will be shifting such that down in real life is down in game, regardless of where the screen is actually pointing. So, like, yeah, that's about how I explain it. And the boss minigame is fairly slow-paced, but it's interesting. That little maze looked like a very nonplussed guy. Yes, devils are meant to be slid. Clearly. Spilled a little, but... barely poured enough there. Wait, I needed the A button. I had put down my controller. Hey there, Drake Grape. Ah, I missed. In what games do you help a man poop? Okay, so we are controlling a character who is very bad at walking. He cannot bend his upper body on his own. And we must try to keep him upright by rotating the system itself. So yeah, my system is currently upside down. He walks forward on his own, but yeah. It's a slow-paced but interesting boss stage. Gets even more interesting in the higher levels where you have to actually do like a full 360 rotation of the thing by the end. I just feel like a lot of the more creative games in the set are in Krygor's thing. Yes, Krygor, I did enjoy your new invention. Yeah, we don't get to see nearly all of the micro games just playing through. But once I've gone and finished this, I actually have 2 copies of this game. Because, was it a year or 2 years ago? I think it was early last year. I realized that a lot of my GBA games from my collection were missing. And, like, most of my games I kept in a single... Oh, we actually have, like, limited time total, but we add some every time we clear game. That's neat. Yeah, my collection, I kept it all in, like, one sack. And at one point, I had lent my GBA to a friend. And I think I probably would have also lent him the sack with all the games, you know? But, yeah, my sack of GBA games was MIA. And so I asked a bunch of friends, because I forgot who I had lent it to. Asked a bunch of friends if they were the ones with my GBA or the sack or whatever. Couldn't figure it out. Couldn't find it. So, most of my GBA games, like, thankfully not my Pokemon game, they're unscrewed. It was unscrewed. Most of my my Pokemon games I still had. So, like, the ones that would have been most expensive to replace, I still had. And actually... had to rotate my system all the way one-handed. There. That equals 2. When's the boss? Yeah. Like, early last year, I went and replaced, or rather, bought new copies of all my GBA games that I thought I was missing. Except it turned out that I wasn't actually missing this one. It was buried under a bunch of other stuff in my room. Unfortunately, my other GBA games weren't. But, yeah, ended up with an extra copy of specifically this one. And I still have my original copy with my original save over to my right. So when I'm done unlocking all of the things here, and thus when we're done seeing the story, I can swap over to that one and have all the games available so that we can check them out. Can't believe Orbulon made me massage him. Oh no, indeed. Why would you take a nap when you're within, like, 3 hours travel of a black hole? That just seems like you're asking for trouble. That one is always so satisfying when the stick finally drops all the way through. I mean, it just said 4 slices, not 4 even slices, but I bet it would have penalized me if they weren't even. That is a cat, not a cag or a cam. Apple Peach. Those Moai sounded so happy. What's the boss stage this time? Ah! Oops. We let a man die. Also, the fact that I have 2 copies of this game means that when it comes time to swap, I can actually erase the file on this one, because the text you get when you erase a file in this game, thankfully people in this do not take fall damage. The text you get when you erase a file is rather humorous. Oh no! That's no moon. In case you're curious why Orbulon hangs out with rabbits, in Japan, the pattern on the moon is often described as a rabbit or multiple rabbits pounding mochi. And thus, in Japan, rabbits are associated with space, because, hey, they're on the moon, right? Alright, time for the twisted versions of classic NES games. Some of these I will have to press the A button for, I know that much. This is our newest student, 18 Volt, no relation to naughty 9 Volt. Tell us about yourself, 18 Volt. So yeah, this is the WarioWare game that introduced 18 Volt, who is apparently the same age as 9 Volt. My name is 18 Volt, my hobby is music, check it out! 18 Volt? Turn down that racket! These are both elementary school students in the same class. Hey, I liked your music. You did? Yeah, wanna come over? Isn't this that system? Good eye. Can I play? Yeah, with me. Here we go. Whoa! Ah, yeah. Oh, we got Justin Bailey. Gotta start with Metroid. Did not have to press the A button for that one. That was just automatic. Did have to press the A button for that one, and I spun too far. Or rather, that one spins you faster than I expected. Whoops. I was controlling the ball, not the guy. They only let me shoot twice. Oh. I have failed. Yeah, Outlander, to be fair, Mario Bros. 3 is a very advanced NES game. From fairly late in the system's life. If only that guy wasn't constantly swinging, he wouldn't have been struck out. Because, of course, in anything NES themed, you have to have Super Mario Bros. World 1-1. Even if it's a shortened version.
Ready?
Ninefold! It's past your bedtime. This inspired a whole game. I saw that! Put that away. Well, I guess not a whole game, but it inspired a mini-game in a different WarioWare game. Or was it Game & Wario? Either way. Excuse me. Oh, it's Wario Man time. Our top story for this evening: Wario's done it again. His blockbuster new game has broken all sales records. Wario, are you sure you should be sitting there? What the? This suit is kind of tight. Hold on, is that a cape? Awesome! I am Wario Man! I will save the world of all its money! Those sounds. Doesn't matter if the first few went in the water. As long as you get one in the boat, it's all good. It's time for Wario de Mambo. Can't believe they put a rhythm game in this game. Ah! I was too slow! Now we gotta start all over. In my defense, I am one-handing this instead of two-handing it like I should be. Mainly because to jump we need the A button. And this is just level 1 of this boss minigame. Alright, we're done. Also, my issue was that, the second set of waving is meant to come a little faster after the jumps than I had thought. Thought there would be a pause between, but there was not. Also, wow, I literally lost on basically the last step last time. And of course, Wario has to take a good thing and push it too far. Because that's what he does. honestly, they're probably right to attack Wario like this. Considering basically every WarioWare game is Wario has new idea for game, makes all his friends do all the work making it, makes a bunch of money, refuses to pay them for their work. And somehow they still all just do it every time. So yeah, 1 hour. We've already defeated the game. Kind of weird how some of these have more space between them than others. Aw, they're thanking me. So, yeah, that's all the stuff. Now we've just got the towers that are all about high scores. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to options here, and we're going to delete this file. Because it doesn't matter. We have to use the start button to delete. You've erased all your data. It's like a piece of you has died. Press start when you're done grieving. Like, for you just erased your data text. It's like a piece of you has died. Press start when you're done grieving. Who comes up with that? I love that it's there. It amuses me. But who comes up with that? Alright, so now we are going to quit this here cartridge. I'm going to pull it out and grab my original cartridge with all my actual high scores and stuff on it. Remember that I can't use the face buttons on my Analogue Pocket. And then we are going to play this. Also, this is from that era of Nintendo's life where they put this screen at the start of every single game. And then they put it at the start of just the Wii's startup sequence. So you had to press it once for when the Wii started up, but then you had to press it again for any GameCube games that you were playing on said Wii that they had added this to. It was a time, that's for sure. So, if we look at the Spindex here, you'll see I've got at least a silver crown on everybody. I don't recall any Game Boy Advance games other than this one having that health and safety screen. And while I have played this game a lot, I haven't unlocked everything. There's actually still something here that I haven't unlocked. Can't play this yet. When can I play it? No idea. Well, let's see how far I can go with only one life. And I believe these games all start at level 3. That one was surprisingly difficult. Well, I have lost. I didn't know what I was supposed to be focusing on or which way would get it more in focus. Apparently the highest I've gone here is 5. We're gonna see if I can get good. Oh, that's... Oh! Scattershot bird! Oh, get the bug! Ones where I have to, like, do big rotations are difficult when I... Whoops. Yeah, arguably the... Well, not arguably. In my opinion, my memory, the slide the glass to the lady micro game is the hardest one in the game to just do well. Oh, we gotta go all the way. Yeah, ones where I have to do huge rotations are actually quite difficult to do one-handed. Oh, I guess we, can't suddenly lose altitude as fast as I want there. I'm gonna beat 5. I'm going to. Told you I'd beat 5. Yeah, this game would be slightly easier on a GBA than an SP. Though I'm not on an SP either, I'm on an Analogue Pocket, which... Wow, what? I guess I needed to do 2 jumps in very quick succession there. But yeah, Analogue Pocket is basically a similar form factor to the original Game Boy. So, like, yeah, it's a thing. Let's see, what's my worst high score? 30... I gotta... There we go. I guess Wario's just a tutorial and doesn't get a high score. 15 is my worst high score. Apparently I never repeated Jimmy's folks. Gotta defend the Earth from onions, you know? Whoops. We can do better. Losing a life before the first boss is unacceptable.
Hey. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey. Oh, yeah. Go, 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 go. Come on, up, hey. Hey, oh yeah.
No, I needed a bigger turn! Eh, fine. We lost a life before the first boss, but it's fine. Okay, boss time. Actually, it is okay to lose a life before a boss, because you get a life back after a boss. And now for the, yes, I agree, it's actually probably a Borzoi car. Borzoi car is back. And they want me to stay high this time. I almost got to where it would focus. Well, there. That was a very thin platform.
Oh yeah.
There were some GameCubes in that water. Okay, we're down 2 lives. That's not great. No, I needed to go farther. Well, I lose. We're going on a long walk. Now, I remember when this game first came out, the micro game that I would play in play all the different micro games mode, just the ones where this mode that I'm in right now, where you just repeat one game. The one that I would play to show off, like, what makes this game so unique and silly was this micro game right here. Like, I would just start it up, tell my friends to watch what I'm doing to play this game. And like, yeah, my system's upside down right now. Had to make a 180-degree rotation right there. And then look what we got coming up here. Had to make a very tight 360 there. Oop. Hang on, I almost messed up real bad there. Ooh. Yeah, this one's a little tricky. It requires some fast and tight adjustments. And then it's just the same stuff, but at higher speeds. So, we've seen all 3 levels of that. Let's... Do I want to do Wario de Mambo right now? No. No, I don't. That's not a boss game. Let's see how far we go in Mario Bros. You know what? We're skipping the mushroom this time. We don't need it. Speedrunners wish they could beat 1-1 that fast. And what comes after 1-1? 1-2, of course. So it's a weird one, too, that's got a flag underground. And after 1-2 is 1-3, which is already a castle... Oops. Already a castle stage. Despite just being 1-3. Also, apparently we're back to 1-1. Gotta go back through 1-1 and 1-2 to get back to 1-3. And we'll be at faster 1-3, which will certainly make things a little trickier. I wonder, can we still get fireworks? If we end with proper timings. I haven't been bothering to try ending with proper timings. Maybe I should have. So that's probably a mushroom that I probably want. We've got plenty of time. Dang it. It's surprisingly tricky to actually control. Like, making fine adjustments is difficult, and with the ground being as circular as it is, it's harder to judge distances between things. Yeah, between that and doing this one-handed for the tilting again, because I have to have a hand for the controller that I have the A button on. This is a lot trickier than it would have been playing this on an actual GBA. Or even just playing it on the Analogue Pocket by itself and not streaming it. The act of streaming makes this specific game considerably harder than it otherwise would be. I've never had a game where the difficulty has changed so much just because I'm recording it. Like, sure, there are some games where they get a little harder because my attention is split between commentary, reading comments, and recording, or playing. But this is the first time where simply recording the thing makes it harder to play. Like, other games, I could just be quiet and not bother reading comments. And the experience would be fine, but... Anyway, we've now seen the end of all three. There's so many games we didn't actually see during our play. So we saw tennis, we saw Metroid Morph Ball, we saw that, we saw Wrecking Crew, we did not see Pinball. Oops. So yeah, that's simple enough. We didn't see this golf. We saw putting. Yeah, that's right. Hole in one. Where's the green? Oh, I didn't get a hole in one that time. Imagine if you were playing golf and could just rotate the entire world. Oh, I'm the Koopa. Yeah, if you're playing golf and can just rotate the entire world under your shot, it would make golfing a whole lot easier. Okay, we're gonna keep at this until I get all three successful. And it seems that this is about making big shakes. There we go. I've already got a gold crown on all of these, so I don't gotta worry about doing anything other than seeing things. So we've seen Excite Bike. Sure, we haven't seen all three levels. We've seen Clue Clue Land, seen DK Jr., seen Baseball. We've not seen Ice Climber. This is not at all how Ice Climber is played. I mean, for one, we're not doing any climbing. We've seen Mock Rider, we've seen Kid Icarus. We have not seen Duck Hunt. So level 2 is just you have to tilt farther. Okay, level 3 is 2 ducks. We've seen Zelda. We've seen DK3. Seen the putting. Seen ice hockey. We have not seen non-Morph Ball Metroid. That is not at all how Samus's arm cannon shoots in Metroid 1. Where did she get the plasma beam? There's a second Mario Bros. 3 one. Okay, so this Mario Bros. 3 one is about putting on the right costume. I see. He did have a lot of costumes in Mario 3. And yeah, now we've seen all the NES games. Wow, I have not bothered to get the crowns on any of these. Oh, let's get the crown on Hold Still. Gotta get 10 points of holding still. What a hard game. Man, this is difficult. My word, this is hard. This game works best as a thing in between games where you actually have to move around and all that. Because it suddenly breaks the mold by having you do nothing. But you have to recognize that you need to do nothing fast enough. And when things get hectic enough and you have to start really picking up the pace in games, sometimes you start wanting to move at the start just to potentially get an early advantage. Whoops. Yeah, just to potentially get an early advantage. But now, we get to just not move. Putting this as its own game in the spin decks and giving it a high score to go for. Pretty sure this would be the easiest 99 in the entire game. I don't know if the counter goes beyond 99, but I could definitely get to 99. That much is for sure. And the reason I lost one earlier is because I was supporting my system on my stomach, because I'm reclined right now. And the act of breathing made me make a slight movement to the system. But yeah, you could farm this one endlessly by putting your system down. What a difficult game this is. But I am so skilled to be able to get my high score even into the 30s, like... Wow, do you see all this skill on display? It's kind of amusing seeing how fast it's going. The fact that the music gets faster too is also silly. Like, what was originally just calm music now feels frantic. We're getting there. We're gonna see if this gets into triple digits. It's... Oh man, this is grueling. Just exhausting work. But we're gonna get there. We're going to see. We're going to reach the unknown. Eventually, there's just not going to be enough time to move. It is absolutely ridiculous that they have this here as its own game that repeats itself infinitely. This only works as an interruption to otherwise hectic gameplay. Yeah, it doesn't sound like it's getting any faster. So it probably has hit the speed limit. Oh, we get to triple digits. Oh no, I've moved. Oh no, I've moved. Oh no, I've moved. Yeah, that's right. You only need 10 for a crown. But I did over 100. 'Cause I'm just that skilled. You know what? Wario Mambo. Let's do it. Let's see all three. And then more, because I want... Actually, hang on. How much does it take for the crown? Clear 5. So, there is one thing that you guys watching, well, another thing that you guys watching aren't getting out of this. And that's the fact that the game cartridge actually has a rumble function built in. It's mostly just a little tap whenever it senses, like, a specific degree of tilt. So it'll kind of, like, ratchet as you tilt the thing. But for this game, it also does a little pulse with every flash of the lights. Dang it! I did a little pause again. Hey there, Shiny Whooper. Yeah, completing all 3 levels of the boss in a row should definitely get us the crown, I would say. But they want us to also handle doing it faster. I am glad I got that, because I wasn't paying attention. Gotta get hyperactive on the jumps now. Alright, we're done. And yeah, Shiny Whooper, it would be difficult to imagine a WarioWare game without a single garlic or noses. This one's got plenty of noses. I don't think we've seen garlic yet, though. Other than as Wario Man's health bar thing. Ah, dang it. Jump too slow. Back to level 1. And now we're faster! And we're multiple stages faster, because normally there's like 3 speed-ups between each boss stage. And it seems they account for that when they go from level 3 to level 1 again. This is actually tough to go fast on. No pause between. There we go. That's 2 successes. We need 3 more for the crown. Looks like we're not really penalized much for going a little early. They would rather have us be early than late. Dang it. Well, we're probably not getting the crown. But I'll at least see if I can maybe beat level 3 this time. Dang it. Not being late is hard when it goes faster. Let's experience all of the boss stages, shall we? Thankfully, these people take no fall damage. Whoops. I was not paying attention. I was looking at my audio levels. I've let an ostrich die. Whoops. Well, now we're faster. No ostriches dying on my watch this time. Never mind. One ostrich dying on my watch this time. Dang it. Wasn't expecting a car to be coming. We gotta try that again. I need to at least succeed at one of level 2 or level 3. If not both. I kinda wish they would let us practice a specific level. But alas, it always cycles between 1, 2, and 3. No ostriches dying on my watch this time. That dude just got run over. That's tricky. Using the faster ostrich to make us need to swap things. But we've seen to the end of every stage of that one. So I am satisfied. Oh, this one's rough playing it when I've got a cord connected to my system at the bottom that needs to stay plugged in for video to be done. So I have pre-rotated now. Whoops. Pre-rotated, giving me an extra 360 degrees. Oop. Need to not over-rotate when there's trap doors. I was not aware there would be a boulder! Well, we beat level 3. Whoops. You know what? I give up on that one. It's not good for the cord that I need to have plugged in. Okay. Let's see, we've already beaten this level 1 and level 2. But we'll get to level 3 and see the absolute monster vehicle that they will surely give us then. Right now we've got nice compact car, then we move on to Borzoi car. Is level 3 gonna be Hyper Borzoi? Hello, Josephina. high is probably... Yeah, not the wisest choice there. But it was a little too late to adjust. Ah! Dump truck. Okay, and it's heavy, so it sinks fast. Yep, this is Balloon Trip, but with cars and no balloons. And I need to spin the propeller by wiggling my system. So we've now seen all 3 levels of that. Oh boy, I get to actually give my rotating hand a rest. Because this only needs the A button. Sure is a shame that that nose had a nose. Also, for appropriate viewing, rotate your head 90 degrees to the left. You really should have done that ages ago when it said to rotate, but... I don't have to turn back. This is this game repeatedly. Okay, so the wind coming from each nostril is stronger now. But is the nose's nose going to have a nose? Oh, we're eating cherries now. Looks like there's probably not going to be any extra noses. We just got noses with more health and stronger wind. And yeah, Outlander, this does have some pretty smart mechanics for as simple a game as it is. Like, WarioWare games almost always have something like that, where it's surprisingly deep for a micro game. Oh no! Okay, level 3 is actually pretty tricky. You know what? I'm actually just gonna lose here. We want to get back to level 3. Okay, I guess I'm not gonna just lose here, because it's refusing to shoot anything new at me. Yeah, we just want to get back to level 3. We've already seen levels 1 and 2. I'm not here to grab the crown right now, I'm here to see content. I want to see if in level 3 the nose's nose has a nose. Give me your finest noses, nose. Please? Give me noses. Okay, there we go. There's our ticket to level 2. And there's our ticket to level 3. Alright, here we go. We're gonna do it this time. We better do it this time. That was close, but now we get to see the boss. So we're gonna need 4 hands to stop the wind this time? We sure are. Alright, let's get our power up. And it looks like the nose's nose probably does not have a nose, and we're eating a peach. A peach and not a melon. Melon was a good guess. But alas. I submit that these are in fact totally accurate sounds that anyone would make if someone shoved 4 fingers in their nose suddenly. And there we go, level 3 cleared. I was hoping the final nose would turn out to have an extra nose. I wanted to see the nose's nose having a nose. There are levels of nositude that we could have had, but did not. They didn't take their noses far enough in this WarioWare game. Yeah, we had to be going at speed there. But ultimately, level 2 was not really a big improvement over level 1. Whoa! What was a truck doing on the tracks? Let's just go ahead and lose levels 1 and 2 again so we can get right back to level 3. And hey, now we get to see what happens when we go down a hole. That was quick. Oh, there. Wasn't expecting to need to jump onto another level, but oh well. We don't have the lives to continue. I've seen enough to satisfy. What's the boss here? Oh, it's... Boing. Come on! Go! How do I get it down far enough? Apparently I've gotten a crown on that one before, but I do not know how to get down there. Yeah, let's play all the Frank games, why not? Fish. Bananas. Bananas. Okay, so we've seen all 3 levels of this. Let's just pick the right thing quickly. Oops. I dodged it at the last minute. So level 1, he goes short distance. Level 2, he goes far. Level 3, there's a decoy. We're wall jumping now. Alright, that's all 3 levels of that. Alright, that one's fairly simple. Okay. So the Frantic Frank games, as the name might suggest, are all about, like, they don't give you much time to figure out what you're doing. And you gotta do it real quick. These are some very tangled snakes. But I've connected all of the snakes. Okay, so we're feeding a dolphin. Gotta make sure we know which side is the face, and then we're good. And the dolphin gets more amorphous each time to make the face harder to identify. I see. And now to peel band-aids. Or rather, adhesive medical strips. Who double stacks bandages like that? Well, that was interesting. Wonder what higher levels of hats off are. Because the first level is already turn your system upside down. So what's level 2? Turn it upside down and wait a little bit. I see. Turn it upside down and wait a little longer. Oh no. So, the calibration on this thing is not fantastic. Josephina, I have played other WarioWare games. I've played WarioWare Mega Micro games, Mega Party games, Touched, Twisted, Smooth Moves, and whatever they called the one on the DSiWare. But I've ignored the two on the Switch because they're different enough from what I look for in a WarioWare game that I'm not super excited by them. So this is just like Flip Him, but now we're dumping out trash. Ah, but there's a lip! Okay, level 3 is a little tricky, what with the 2 lips. Okay, I managed to actually get it in about the last frame there. Oh no! Turned too far. Ah, yes, I gotta bring a burger smell to the guy's nose. That's how physics work. You gotta bring smells to noses. With gravity. Okay, so this one we had seen before, but I failed last time. What's this? Oh, it's the one where you gotta land on a balloon. Josephina, I am playing this with an Analogue Pocket, connected to an Analogue Pocket dock, And unfortunately, the Analogue Pocket's buttons do not function while it is docked. So I have to rotate the Analogue Pocket with one hand, and if a game requires the A button, well, I've got to use my other hand for that on a separate control. It's an interesting setup, but I am using my original cartridge for this, so no emulation, well, hardware emulation involved, but no software emulation. We've seen one level of helping this man to poop. I'm sure his innards are going to just get more complex. Yep. There we go. We have helped the man to poop with all 3 stages of innard complexity. I believe we've already put out fires with these showers, but... Okay, so apparently on that one, the key is to put out the one by the drapes first, so it doesn't get the drapes on fire. Yeah, Cragware's games are interesting, I like them. And then these ones are also interesting because button and rotate. I don't believe we've seen I hate bananas before. Banana. You gotta shoot the bananas. Level 3 was surprisingly easy, but the targets move, so I guess it could have been harder. Let's see all the things that you can get stuck in your teeth besides just an entire ice cream cone. Ah, don't you hate when you get a dog stuck in your teeth? Or a stag beetle? I don't believe we have heard of Dribble and Spitz hating bananas, like actually. But the name of the minigame was titled I Hate Bananas. Having 2 possible directions that could be right for a piece and needing to judge immediately which one is the correct orientation makes level 2 hard. See? Except that one, there was only one possible correct. But whatever. Oh, we gotta suplex a guy. Okay, so mash A, then rotate. Got it. Got one blob too early. I now understand this one. We're trying to get the entire thing in frame. This guy's a weirdo. Okay. Understanding achieved. Oh, rude. Well then. Okay, we should be back. I can do a little bit more gameplay here. Okay, we've already seen all those. Actually, you know what? Let's just see how high I can get on just the regular skyscraper with every minigame available. Yes, Josephina, the blue screen of death does still exist. Whoops. It does still exist in certain circumstances. I have no idea what caused this one, but it certainly happened. And my PC restarted itself as a result. What a difficult combo. 1, 2. See, this is where don't move is supposed to be. I don't know how I'm supposed to play that one. It wasn't the A button. Oh, I should note that at this point... Actually, hang on. Let's try and fix it. Because I had... earlier, I had my... Or wait, it's in Tools? Yeah, I had docked display on, which made the display actually function while docked. Hang on, I'm going to unplug and replug again. Because that makes it a lot easier to play this game when I can actually see what it is I am doing on the screen that actually rotates. Playing via the computer screen when that doesn't rotate actually makes it much harder. Oh, we only get one chance at that. Take that, banana. Oops. This is a fish. That was not enough spins. Oh well. Apple assault sounds interesting. Oh, I need to have my Warios grab the apples, I see. Ooh, and the little apples are worth more when they are exploded. Oh, but we only get one life. Interesting. There's gotta be a Puro game in here. And there is! When it comes to microgame tracks I like in this game, I mean, like, not calling out Wario de Mambo would just be straight wrong. Okay, we gotta shake when the big fellas have us. Okay, so one minor issue I'm having playing this. Calibration. Dang it, we lost the flower. As we keep shaking, the calibration gets off. And there's no way to reset it in this game. This minigame. Like, on the menus, you can hold the R button to hold things still for a bit so that you can reset. But there seems to be no way for me to reset calibration in this particular game. Well, I have lost. Let's see, who do I want? I mean, I think Dribble and Spitz might be the strongest set of micro games. So let's just go for them. See how high we can get, and this'll be... Hang on, we're gonna restart until we get good music. Yeah, I guess this is all we're getting. Yeah, we're just gonna play this until I fail, and then call it a stream. Because we've already seen most of what this game has to offer. We just haven't seen every level of every micro game. Faster still. Oops. That's fine. We can lose 1 life per boss, as long as I succeed at the boss. Oh, we need to find a spot with only 1 open or something? Just trying to find one that was empty. I hate getting a whole rabbit stuck in my teeth. Dang it. That one is surprisingly difficult.
Hey, come on. Hey, hey. Oh, come on. Hey, hey. Okay. Okay.
Have you ever squeezed a tadpole so hard it turned into a frog? But I did whack one at the end there.
Come on, come on. Come on. Hey, come on.
Oh, I hate getting T-Rex fossils stuck in my teeth.
Come on. Come on, come on.
That poor truck! It exploded!
Hey, come on.
Ooh, that was almost a miss.
Hey, hey. Yeah.
Dang it. Can't believe I missed that first one.
Hey, come on.
Oh, that wasn't so hard. I missed the fish.
Hey, come on. Hey, hey. Oh dear.
Why is level 2 the hardest for that
No.
pizza flipping one? Also, oops, I forgot there was going to be trucks. Okay, I said I'd call it a stream after this, but I think I owe it to myself and everyone else to also try and complete Wario Mambo Stage 3. Alright, there's one. And that's two. I'm only going to get one shot at this. I got to try and clear 3 here. I'm not going to be able to do it when it gets sped up. Too slow on the jump. Oh well. But that is going to be it for this stream. Thanks, folks, for dropping by to watch and chat and all of that. And I will see you tomorrow when I will be playing not WarioWare Twisted, or WarioWare Tweeter? What? I didn't realize you could change the name of the game. WarioWare Twerped? Twisted, Tweeter, Twerped. Yes, I will not be playing WarioWare Tweeter tomorrow. Instead, I think we're going to do some Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, trying to get down the last few EX deviants. So, see you tomorrow for some Monster Hunter GU.